Hey, this is Russ Jones from the YouTube channel Smoky Ribs. This is my third installment of my Copycat series. I had a request from Michael Harbor. He's one of my YouTube subscribers, a new one. On top of that, he messaged me at my Smoky Ribs Facebook page, and he requested that I do a burger from Mugshots. Now, Mugshots Bar and Grill, or no, actually it's Mugshots Grill and Bar is what they call it. They are a franchise that started in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I think they have something like 17 locations now in the state of Mississippi. They have quite a few in Alabama, and they're filtering over into Louisiana as well. Now, what he requested me to do is a Kahuna burger.
Big Kahuna burger.
Big Kahuna burger. Went there yesterday to Mugshots right here in D'Iberville, sat down, ordered, brought it out, tried this burger, and it's a really good burger. The patty itself had a very char-broiled flavor. You could definitely tell it was grilled because of the grill marks on that, as well as the pineapple. And I'll show you how to build this burger as we go along. The one snag that I'm going to run into to where I know this is not going to be quite like their burger is the bun. They are known for these sourdough buns that have a sweetness to them. So I'm going to try to do the best we can with that. I know it's not going to be the same, but the burger itself should be a pretty close replica. So let's go ahead and get started with this, and I'll show you how to do it. I want to give a few thank yous and a shout out. I'm going to start with Diane. Her name is Booger500 US on YouTube. I've been knowing Booger now for around 3 going on 4 years. I met her on 3 different occasions over there at JB Spring Fling in Baton Rouge. Right in the midst of Hurricane Harvey coming into Florida, this girl gets out and mails me some of her homemade salsa. Now, she grows tomatoes, peppers, all sorts of things, loves the garden, and she made this salsa. She actually sent me 2 jars. The first jar didn't last no time. I'm talking about mere minutes, really, between me and some of the family members here. But this particular one, she wrote it on the lid. This is a black tomato and jalapeno salsa. I was wanting to try that on camera and give her a shout out for a channel. If you're into air frying, watch her, man. She can do anything in an air fryer, really blow you away. You'll swear to God it was done with some other method. So anyway, I'm going to take a chip here. Well, that chip's just a little on the big side. Let's go down a little bit. Give this a try. I'm telling you, girl, that is better than any. I told her this already about the other salsa. This has got a little bit different flavor, a little bit more zing to it. Excellent stuff. I looked on her channel yesterday to see if this recipe was on there. I did not see it. I did see where she made a homemade tomato sauce. So, man, I really encourage you to put that on there. Maybe you don't want to. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't, because it's really good salsa. You could market this, Booger. Promise you that. I'll have a link to her YouTube channel in the description box right below this video. Please go over there and check her out and tell her that Smoky Ribs sent you. A couple of months ago, I looked through my YouTube Messenger, and I had a message in there from a guy named Andy. It's Andy's Workshop, something like that. And he wanted to make me a sign for Smoky Ribs. And I'm like, well, sure, man, go ahead. And I want to thank you, Andy. That was really nice of you. Andy told me that he made this with scrap wood laying around the house and all. Obviously, he enjoys working with his hands and doing craft work with wood. Really nice. I want to thank you. I really appreciate that. Going on with some hickory smoked bacon. That was one item that was on this Kahuna burger. We're doing this indirect heat. All right, the bacon is ready, looking good. Burger's coming up next. On with our patties. Pretty good sized patties. They're around half a pound. Using some Jacobson flake salt, a little black pepper, and a little granulated garlic. we are going to set these over here on the indirect side. I'll let these finish off. I've got one more lonesome patty that I'm going to put on here before we do the pineapples. I'm gonna let the last one finish right here on the grill grates. Just flip it again. That way I can remove all these at one time. These should be good. And we're gonna do some pineapple. All right, I'm gonna scrape these down just a tad before we put the pineapple on. That looks good. I slice these pineapples a little bit earlier with this really cool tool that, I mean, it makes short order of it. Only problem is it doesn't make a perfect ring. They all have a split on them. Who cares? It's still a pineapple. It's gonna taste good. All right, let's flip these, see if we got us some grill marks. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Won't be long now. Let me try to build you what I had yesterday at Mugshots, and they start off with just a iceberg lettuce. Not a whole lot. That looks about right. And from there, a slice of ripe tomato. One of these nice, juicy patties, beef patties. This is ground round. I don't know if I told you that already, but I elected to go with store-bought, already pre-ground, instead of doing my own, because that's all it is round, ground round. You can find that anywhere. Now earlier I took some teriyaki sauce, and I just heated up just to reduce it a little bit, just to thicken it up, about like what they had. On top of that goes the hickory smoked bacon. Last but not least, one of the grilled pineapples. I actually had two on mine, but we're gonna leave it at that right there. And there you go, the Big Kahuna burger. Now, just like theirs, look how tall that thing is. I had to actually start eating from the bottom and then the top. I had to mix around. It's every bit as tall as what I had yesterday. All right, let's check it out and see how we did. Now I'm gonna press this down somewhat to see if I can't get in my mouth just a little bit easier there. Here we go.
This is a tasty burger.
That is a tasty burger. I tell you what, the burger itself is very similar. The bread is nothing like what they have. Their bread is so good. Hard to describe. It's kind of dense, but yet it's light. It's not heavy. It's sourdough with a sweetness. Has a sweetness of kind of like the King's Hawaiian, but it's better than that. I encourage you, if you're ever in Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, check out Mugshots Bar and Grill. No, I'm sorry, Mugshots Grill and Bar. They got it backwards, don't they? All right, hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, Smoky Ribs.